Now today let's start with chapter number 5, conservation of plants and animals. So in this chapter we will study about conservation of plants and animals, how we conserve them. So earth is the only planet which support life. जो condition है वो favorable है life on the planet. यहाँ पे educate temperature है, जितना आपको temperature चाहिए, presence of air है, water है, and the growth of all living organisms started millions of years ago. There was simple unicellular plant animal जो आपके present है. Right, all these living organisms, plants, animals, which is called flora and fauna, they live and grow in the environment, and the flora and fauna of the particular area along with non-living surrounding in which they live, what we call it ecosystem. So ecosystem is made up of all living organisms जो आपके surrounding में present है, with the physical components like air, water and soil. Now these are the different pictures of the flora and fauna you can see here. Right, next topic is biodiversity. So different living organisms live in different types of area. Plants and animals जो कहाँ रह रहे हैं एक particular area में, वो किस पे depend होते हैं? Many factors. It depends upon the type of climate, humidity and the type of soil where it is present. All these factors जो होते हैं वो क्या effect करते हैं? Growth of organism in the particular habitat. So the wide range of living organisms that are found in a particular area and their inner relationship with themselves and the environment is called biodiversity, right? So importance of biodiversity, the biodiversity is great importance to all of us. All the components is of utmost importance. Microorganisms, plants and animals, they are mutually dependent on each other. All these creatures, ये important है जो क्या maintain करता है? Balance of the ecosystem, right? ये एक natural cycle है and we can say that biodiversity is of great importance and therefore needs to be conserved. और इसको हमें क्या करना चाहिए? Conserve करना चाहिए. Now loss of biodiversity. The continuous decline in the number of animals and plants within the species and loss of species. इसको हम loss of biodiversity कहते हैं. ये essential होती है for our own survival. ठीक है? What are the major causes? So first is deforestation. Means all species of plants and animals need to be maintained to strike a balance in the ecosystem. A great part of this flora and fauna, they live in the forest and they are the home of not only wild animals but thousands of unknown species. Right? So clearing of forest, cutting down मतलब forest over a wide area इसको हम deforestation कहते हैं. What are the main reason? एक तो land for construction of buildings and factories. Right? Land for agriculture to produce more and more food. To get wood which is further used as fuel due to some natural causes जैसे drought, flood, tsunami. Overgrazing by animals जैसे cattle और sheep हो गए. Now what are the consequences of deforestation? So first is we depend upon the forest for many things. There would be a shortage of many such products if the trees are cut at such rate. Carbon dioxide major pollutant है, increase in its level atmosphere would cause various respiratory diseases जैसे asthma. Forests are the home to many animals. All these animals live in natural environment. If all these forests are cut, जो species है animals के, they would become extinct. Now amount of rainfall and soil fertility जो decrease करती है. Deforestation also resulted in increase in temperature of the planet Earth. Content of carbon dioxide would decrease due to deforestation. और जो temperature है Earth का वो क्या करेगा? Rise करेगा. The level of groundwater decreases क्योंकि जो water absorption capacity है soil की वो कम हो जाती है. The reduction in the number of trees would lead to desertification. Roots of trees should have soil forming. Right? Deforestation किस में result करता है? Increase possibility of flood and drought. Next is we should conserve our forest and wildlife to preserve biodiversity. जिससे आप prevent कर सकते हो endangered species from being extinct और आप ecological balance भी nature में maintain करके रख सकते हो. Let's study about some measures जिससे हम forest को conserve कर सकते हैं. First is afforestation. Planting trees more. It is very important part of and it should plant. We should plant at least as many trees as we can. Preventing forest fire must be checked by various advanced techniques. This is spraying fire extinguishing solution from aircraft, changing direction of the rain. Now prevent overgrazing. It must be controlled to save forest. We eat young trees, destroy leaves on the lower branches और injured क्या करते हैं roots और trunks के. Now wildlife conservation, it is closely related to forest conservation. When forest is destroyed, जो large number of animals है they can become extinct and endangered. Now, what are the steps? First is hunting regulation. Government laws have to be studied, implemented to regulate hunting. Hunting of animals should be banned. Habitat protection, natural habitat of the wild animals should be preserved by establishing conservation areas. Right? Endemic species, there are thousands of different species found all over the world. Some of the plants and animals are found throughout the globe. However, there are some species of plants and animals which are found only in particular area region, जैसे एशियाटिक लॉयन जो आपको गिर नेशनल पार्क गुजरात में मिलते हैं. Trees of sal and wild mangoes endemic to Panchmadi Biosphere Reserve. From the above statement, endemic species those of plants and animals that are found exclusively in a particular geographical area, right? They are naturally not found anywhere else. As a result, deforestation existing of these endemic species has been threatened, and since their habitat has been destructed to various purposes. Now let's study about some protected areas. They are undisturbed. ये undisturbed habitat of wildlife होता है. For conserving and maintaining biological diversity, areas both on land and water are protected through legal laws. Right? National park, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserve, ये कुछ protective area. Now, national parks. Some of the areas are restricted for conservation of wildlife. These areas provide natural habitat to flora and fauna. इससे हम क्या कर सकते हैं? लैंडस्केप को भी प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं, हिस्टोरिक ऑब्जेक्ट को भी प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं. Like we have Jim Corbett National Park, Kaziranga, Gir National, Kahana और सरिस्का. These are some national parks. ये protected होते हैं, right? Next is wildlife sanctuaries. So they are provided protection and suitable living condition of natural habitat. The animals are allowed to live in their natural habitat. Killing and capturing of wild animals in the sanctuary, they are strictly prohibited, right? What are the names of different wildlife sanctuary? भरतपुर सेंचुरी जो आपकी राजस्थान में, चिलिका उड़ीसा, सुल्तानपुर हरियाणा, बांदीपुर कर्नाटका और मंदुबुलाई that is in Tamil Nadu. Here the map is also given. You can see the wildlife sanctuary in different national park over here. Now, multi-purpose protected areas that are developed to conserve biodiversity and also in educate, train and create awareness about the environment. ये इको फ्रेंडली होता है जिसको बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व कहते हैं. लाइक वी हैव नीलगिरी बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व, नंदा देवी, सुंदरबन एंड गल्फ ऑफ मंदा, राइट? नेक्स्ट इज रेड डाटा बुक is a book which maintains records of the endangered species of plants and animals. This helps to bring into notice the species which are on the verge of become extinct. Now, recycling of paper. So, this is also one of the reason of deforestation. Wood is needed for making paper. To save our forest from deforestation, we must save paper. ठीक है, आपको क्या करना है? पेपर को सेव करना. जितना पेपर को आप सेव करोगे उतना पेपर कटेगा नहीं. Now, reforestation means planting of new trees to store the loss done to deforestation. जो भी loss हुआ है deforestation के, दोबारा से आप plant करें तो उसको हम reforestation कहते हैं. Right? Like reforestation can also be done if the deforested land is left undisturbed for some time. Trees and plants may grow naturally there by the process called natural deforestation. Now the chapter has been completed. Hope you understood each and everything. Now let's meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.